Hey, what's up everybody? So today we are going to be doing another massive tutorial, this time on the bass that you're going to hear in Bassnectar and Jantsen's track What, which is off of Bassnectar's album. I think it's Vavavoom, could be mistaken, but anyways, I'll play you the intro to the drop for What, and then when the drop actually comes, that is the bass that I've programmed along with just a simple drum rack and everything, and it sounds pretty much identical to the drop during the actual song. I just changed a couple notes around as I saw fit, but you will hear. So here we go. So, as you can see, it's very similar to the bass line in What, and it's actually very simple to make, so it should only take a couple minutes to show you guys. Since we are using Massive, definitely drag an instance of that in. If it's not already, turn your decay level all the way up, go to your voicings tab and select either monophonic or mono-rotate, whichever you prefer. Go ahead and keep the unison at 1. You can add vibrato or anything like that after the sound is done, and also adjust the glide rate. But now let's get started on the oscillators. For the first one, select sine square and turn it all the way to the left to sine. Keep it on spectrum with the intensity and the amp all the way up. Then turn the pitch up 2 octaves, so 24 semitones. Then turn on oscillator 2, make sure that intensity and amp are all the way up, and put the exact same all the way to sine, but this time, instead of going up 2 octaves, we're going to go down 2. Put these both to filter 1, we'll see why later. Now for insert 1, select a parabolic shaper with the dry wet and the drive all the way up. That's going to give you most of the sound. Now insert 2, this is kind of optional, but I like the way it sounds. Make it a bit crusher with the dry wet and the crushing all the way up. Now for effects 1, select the good old classic tube. Keep the dry wet at about 50%. Put the drive all the way up. On FX2, select Dimension Expander, the dry wet at 50% and the size all the way down. So now I'll play you that. So you can already hear how similar that sounds, but because I think they use it in the song to get sort of an attack on the sound, we're going to make sure it's on serial rather than parallel with filter 1's volume all the way up and the mix all the way up. And you're going to make it a screen filter. And if you haven't already seen me do it, put envelope 1 on the cutoff. Real quick, drag the screen down to about 10 o'clock, and same with the resonance. Now for envelope 1, up the decay level all the way, and put kind of however much attack you want on it, depending on how much of a filter sweep you're going to want, and drag it up from about where it is. The cutoff you can put to about 10 o'clock, drag it up to about 1 o'clock, and you will hear so. And then just, mess around with it. You can change the attack time, you can add some vibrato. You can add a reverb, really do whatever you want. It's your sound. It's a pretty simple patch to make, but in case something went wrong with either you or Massive, I will put my Massive file up along with some other links. So, hope that you guys got the sound correct, and I will see you guys next time.